Because again, I just told you, we got dangerous book boxes around here.
All right, so remember we talked yesterday about the timelines that we're probably going to do them yesterday?
Yeah.
We're probably going to do our own timelines today, so we are going to do a timeline.
So are we gonna write it and then we're tomorrow?
If you're at your seat, who are you working with?
No, put it on.
Yourself. Do you need to talk out loud?
Oh
to
no, we're
yourself?
just going to keep it, but we can sure look at it ourselves and
Shouldn't
say,
hear you, friends.
so what we're going to do today is that we're going to write events that have happened in our lives, okay? All right, so this is a timeline of our lives. Remember we saw the timelines of Tremaine's, remember? And he started it off, and it said in our book that we can take examples of Tremaine's to help us make our own, right?
Do we need scissors?
We do not need scissors and glues. I think it's an Oreo cookie, actually.
It's probably from our Valentine's
Yeah.
Day party.
Probably. Yeah. So, we are going to set this up and we're going to fill out our timeline. Now, do you remember how the timelines started out that we looked at yesterday?
When you were born.
When you were born. Yeah. So that's a good place to start, isn't it? Because nothing really happened before that.
Is that the 2016?
Yeah, we'll come up with some dates, okay?
26, 2013 was your
Yeah. So we'll come up with that, and then we'll come up with the next thing on our timeline, and we'll go. Can I have your attention, please, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So then we'll come up with the next things on our timeline too, and some of the other things that we can put on our timeline could be a birthday that you remember.
When you started
Okay.
doing something like gymnastics,
Yes.
swim lessons.
Right, when you started.
baseball.
Exactly, when you started gymnastics, like something you started, or baseball. Yep, absolutely. When you remember we talked about becoming a big sister or a big brother. And I know somebody at this table that became a big sister yesterday again. Who was that? Brinley? Yeah, she became a big sister again yesterday, didn't she? Yeah, so she could certainly put that on her timeline. That would probably be towards the end of the timeline, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're born starts over here,
And
and then that would start way over here, right?
I was
at the end.
born, then I became a big sister.
Uh-huh. How do we, yeah, exactly. So how do we read these timelines? How do
And
we,
then I became another big sister.
how do we read these timelines? You remember what they said, how we read these timelines? We read them like, a sentence from left to right. So from left to right, we'll read them. So the first date would be clear over on the left here, and then the last date would be clear over on the right here.
So we would like
Okay.
put 2016,
Yeah, so we're going to come up with different times in our lives
Yay.
that are important to us, right? So first things first, we're going to start out with
I was born.
I was born. So
And I'm a
the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the day we were born down on the arrow right here.
So we would put
Okay.
2016.
Yeah. Logan, can you put that down for a second so you can pay attention to me? Okay, let's put the water over
If
here.
I was a dragon, what here would it?
All right, so in this arrow towards the left here, we're going to put the day we were born. So my birthday, if I was going to put my date in here, it would be July 12th, 1970. Okay?
So
But yours is going to be what your
20.
birthday is. Yep.
I don't know mine. If I'm a dragon.
So if you don't know yours right away, you can also just put the year that you were born, okay?
Mine was December, like the day was December 27th.
Okay, and I would say that it's probably 2013. Maybe
It's
2012. Okay. Okay? Yes.
So, December,
Mm-hmm.
I put August 27th,
Yep.
then comma,
Mm-hmm.
and
Exactly, comma. Good job.
20,
That's good.
12.
2012, that's fine, good.
Oh, they can't see
Born-
it. Oh, geez.
Okay, that's fine, born in 2012. Okay,
Hang on,
so,
let me redo.
now here's the deal. You get the date written down in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing we do is we're gonna look for this balloon right here, right? We call this a balloon.
I think that was a balloon.
Well, it's like a talking balloon. I think they use talking balloon.
20.
It's where you would write something in and it shows where it's coming from. Okay, so that arrow at this balloon points down to that date, right?
Or 2012. So let's say
Yeah. So, yep, up here, we're gonna write
I was born.
the day I was born.
So
The day I was born.
day I was born.
So we noticed that on Tremaine's, he's got his birthday, and then the next thing he's got, okay, was 4 years later, okay, in 2016, he said he became a big brother. Okay, that's his second one. Okay, so now we need to come up with a second one.
When I became a big sister.
Okay, how about, you know this last time though, right? It was yesterday, right? So you don't have to do big sister for the next one. Let's say, could we put like the day we started to walk, maybe? It doesn't have to be an exact date.
Oh, okay. I remember I started gymnastics. My first birthday.
Okay, your first birthday. So when would that have been?
When you were born?
If you're,
2012.
well, 2012 was when you were born,
2013.
so a year later would be
2013.
2013. Exactly.
So
So how about you,
So
Jackson? What was the next thing that happened with you? You think?
skateboarding.
You're what?
Skateboarding.
Okay. So what year was that? When did you start skateboarding?
I don't know.
What would you say? What would you guess?
2012.
2012? Okay, you were born in 2012, so you might have been kind of little to be stepping on that skateboard.
Age 7 I started.
Oh, it's at age 7. Okay. So 2012. Now, are you sure there's nothing else you want to put in between that? Because there's a lot of things that happen between you skateboarding and like when you started to walk, or something on one of your birthdays, or when did you come? Are you a big brother?
Yeah.
When did you become a big brother? How old's your little brother?
So he's like 12 months or 18 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
so okay. So he's pretty young, right?
9.
He's like not even 2 years old, right?
I don't know how.
Well, if he's 18 months, he's not even 2 years old. So we'll just say 18 months. So he's not very old. He's little, isn't he? Yeah.
He's heavy though.
Oh, is he?
Do we write the next one down here?
Yes, exactly. The next one's going to be written down there.
2016 is when I started.
So how about you, Logan? Maybe you can give Jackson an idea.
When I did start skateboarding right before baseball.
Was that last year? Or was
I
it
think so.
2 years ago?
So that when I was 5.
When you were 5? Okay, so 2012 you were born, and
I
5
was
years
4
later
when
from
I
2012, let's see, what would that be? 12 plus 5 is what?
I was 4 when I started
What's 12 plus 5?
dance.
Just a moment. Brandon.
17.
Okay, so 2017, you said what? What was the deal? You started skateboarding? Okay, so you could put 2017 right here,
Yeah, that's right.
and then you could say,
If we can have everybody close their classroom doors, we'll let you know when we can go ahead and open it back up. Thank you.
Wait, why are we shutting the door? What? Okay.
okay?
Now
So,
I'm scared.
all right. So there you go, 2017.
We know as much as you do here.
And I'm scared
Okay.
now.
Be okay.
I think I started gymnastics when I started when I was 3. So
Mhm.
I think 2016 was when I started. So
That's good.
I was 4 when I started dance class. So when would that be?
4 when you started dance class. Okay, so 2013. So 12 plus 4. What's 12 plus 4?
12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So 2016.
16.
Mhm.
Baseball I started. That's when you started gymnastics. I started gymnastics when I was 3. I think I started. I started t-ball when I was 4.
Okay.
Do you know why they closed the doors?
I don't know why,
There
but
must be,
that's
like,
all they said. So we'll be okay.
Shut your
If there
door.
was something we needed to worry
Yep.
about, they would call us.
They would.
Ah.
Yep.
Yes, Jeff, thank you. So you just sit and worry about doing your timeline.
When
So what's next? What could be next?
started.
Okay, you started skateboarding. You started skateboarding 2017, 2017. Okay, what could have been next? Let's see. You were 5 when you started skateboarding. So
Baseball?
okay, when was baseball?
We didn't start baseball at the same time.
Oh,
It
awesome.
was like 2 years or 1 year ago.
Okay, so 2 years ago would have been 2019,
Like you guys are
right? Was it then?
Wow.
Because it's 2021, so I'm guessing it would have been somewhere around there, 2019. Okay? And you guys started baseball, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that over here or was it in Dubuque? Was it in East Dubuque?
I don't know where it was.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do when I was 6 there, which is yesterday.
You want to do this? Which one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday you became a big sister. Again.
2021.
Okay.
I think you can't go over that anymore.
Yeah, she can start at 2000. She can do there. I mean, she could end it there, you know.
Yeah,
With
but
me, at this timeline, it'd be way long because I'm older, right? And I've had a lot of things happen.
so when I'm 7, there's only 6 boxes. I started rolling.
Started baseball. You started roller blading?
And skate.
When did you do that?
And wait, Mr. Blue,
Yes.
can you
2 years ago, so that was also maybe 2019 or 2020?
you play
Okay,
t-ball?
you can put that right there, 2020. Right here, 2020, and then right roller blading.
What? Mr. Blue,
Yeah.
can you do the same thing again? Ice skating?
Yes. Yep. If there was something else that important that happened on that year, yep, you could put it right next to that on the timeline. Okay.
Oh, last Christmas, what would that been? Because I got a puppy.
Last Christmas, okay? So this is 2021. So just the Christmas that we just had
No, like
before that.
yeah, before
Okay, so that would have been Christmas of 2019.
19. Wait.
Because this is 2021. Christmas before this was in 2020 because it hadn't turned 2021 yet.
So last.
So the one before that would have been 2019 Christmas.
So, like the one before, like the Christmas that we kind of just had.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm saying that before Christmas.
Okay, so the one we just had, so that's 2020 Christmas, 2020. So, but you started 2000, so if you want to do that, you can, but you'll have to switch this one over to there because that's 2021. So if you're gonna do Christmas 2020, you'd have to switch those two around, right? Because 2020 comes before or after 2021?
Before.
Before.
I think I got a new cousin when it was 2019. Yeah.
You got a new cousin in 2019?
I'm trying to think when he was born. What did I do? And then he got a new sister.
This one.
That's awesome.
What did I do to this one and this one?
2021, I started snow skiing.
Snow skiing? And you started second grade.
And
Well, in 2020 you started second
and
grade.
snowboarding.
Uh-huh. So you could do like second grade. I started second grade and then I started snowboarding.
And do
Oh,
is
you
start
have a
second grade.
2021?
What day? What like time of the month?
Yeah.
So it would have been like September of
I got a new puppy on 2020.
2020. Yeah, September. August of 2020. Yep.
When
Yep. So like August in 2020 you would have started second grade.
Puppy. It's been going on for 15 minutes already.
Yeah.
16.
It's a long time.
What was I going to write about?
Probably should let you guys go back to your seats. So I'm
I'm
gonna
not
switch.
trying to do one
You can finish it at your seats. Yep.
I only have one word to write really fast.
What did I do?
All right, let's go ahead and put our laptops back and make the switch. So you guys can finish this before you start. You can finish this at your desk. 2020 had a cat or 2021? 'Cause then if it was 2020, you'd have to switch those around again and make your 2021 last, right?
If you had something like 0 or something like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.